Most people fail because they chase validation instead of mastery. They want applause before they earn skill. They want recognition before discipline. They want people to believe in them before they believe in themselves. They post instead of practice. They perform instead of prepare. They want to be seen, but greatness is not born in the public eye. Greatness is built in silence. Greatness grows in the hours nobody claps for. Greatness is forged in the shadows long before it shines on the stage. The champion becomes a champion long before the trophy. Not at the moment of victory, but in the countless mornings when nobody knew their name and nobody cared what they were doing except their future self. Understand this deeply. The world will not believe in you at first, and it shouldn't. Belief is earned by example, by endurance, by persistence. You don't need approval, you need intention. You don't need applause, you need consistency. Most people never start because they are addicted to being seen starting strong, instead of being committed to staying strong when no one sees. That is why you will succeed, because you are willing to build quietly, evolve privately, and strike when the world least expects it. Progress does not always look glamorous. Sometimes progress looks like falling asleep tired from honest work. Sometimes it looks like confusion, doubt, frustration, yet showing up anyway. Sometimes it looks like no visible results and still believing. Sometimes it looks like walking alone while everyone else walks together in circles. You will not fail because you refuse to measure progress by applause. You measure progress by alignment, by whether your actions match your ambition. You are not chasing validation. You are chasing evolution. And evolution demands courage. Courage to start before you are confident. Courage to continue before you see results. Courage to stand alone when others sit in comfort. Courage to be misunderstood, to be doubted, to be underestimated, not as a weakness, but as a rite of passage. Every legend has walked through loneliness. Every visionary has been dismissed. Every leader has carried burdens silently while the rest complained loudly. Do not fear walking alone. Fear walking the wrong way with a crowd. Most people fail because they are loyal to their limitations. You are loyal to your mission. You don't wake up asking, "What do I feel like doing?" You ask, "What must be done to become who I intend to become?" That question alone separates the successful from the ordinary. Feelings are weak leaders. Vision is a powerful commander. Discipline is a loyal soldier. Commitment is the engine, focus is the shield, belief is the foundation. And you are the architect of a life no one can take from you. You will not fail because you understand something most never will. Failure isn't falling. Failure is stopping. Failure isn't slow progress. Failure is denying progress the time it needs to unfold. Failure isn't being tired. Failure is quitting because tired arrived. Success is not an explosion. It is accumulation. Little wins stacked daily until they become unstoppable momentum. Tiny habits repeated relentlessly until they become identity. Consistency long enough becomes inevitability. Look around at the world, full of talents that never matured, dreams that never walked, potential that never breathed. Not because these people lacked gifts, but because they lacked resolve. They broke at boredom, not hardship. They surrendered to distraction, not destiny. They wanted fireworks instead of foundation. But you are different. You understand the quiet grind. You respect the slow build. You honor the unseen hours. You do not crave the shortcut. You crave the transformation. And transformation always requires patience. The seed does not sprout the day you plant it. The iron does not strengthen without heat. The warrior does not rise without wounds. Be grateful for the slow days. They are shaping you. Be grateful for the hard days. They are strengthening you. Be grateful for the quiet days. They are preparing you. Be grateful for the lonely days. They are sharpening your vision. Be grateful for the lessons. They are building your wisdom. Every day you stay committed, you separate yourself from the 99% who sprint only when it's easy. Every day you stay focused, you widen the gap between who you were and who you are becoming. Every day you push forward, you signal to life that you are ready for more. And life always rewards the relentless. Not immediately, but inevitably. So breathe, stay sharp, stay hungry, stay humble. You are rising, even if you don't see it yet, especially then. The roots always grow before the branches. And soon, the world will see what you already know. You were never meant to be average. You were born to lead, build, conquer, rise, and inspire. And nothing, not doubt, not delay, not fear, will stop you.
And now, as you stand here, not by accident, not by coincidence, but by a calling, understand this truth with every breath you take. You were not placed on this earth to watch life pass by like a spectator in the cheap seats. You were placed here to build, to rise, to conquer, to become. There is greatness stitched into your spirit, waiting, demanding to be awakened. Most people will never feel this fire. They will sleepwalk through life powered by excuses instead of purpose, comfort instead of courage, fear instead of faith. They trade potential for convenience. They surrender destiny for distraction. They bow to weakness instead of bowing to their dreams. But not you, because in a world where most whisper, "Someday," you are the one who answers, "Now." In a world where most wait for permission, you give yourself authority. In a world where most shrink, you expand. In a world where most fear failure, you fear regret. You are not here to repeat the story of the average. You are here to rewrite it. And everything you desire begins with one sacred commitment. I will not quit. I will not retreat. I will not betray the vision I carry within me. Success does not belong to the most talented. It belongs to the most determined. It does not belong to the lucky. It belongs to the relentless. It does not belong to the chosen. It belongs to the self-chosen, the ones who wake each day and say, "Today I build. Today I move. Today I become." Let this echo in your soul like a promise between you and your future. Every second of fear you conquer becomes strength. Every moment of pain you endure becomes power. Every failure you rise from becomes proof that you are unstoppable. Edison did not quit when the light refused to shine.
Ford did not surrender when the world laughed at his vision. Disney was fired for lack of imagination, yet his imagination reshaped dreams. Napoleon Hill was ridiculed, doubted, dismissed, yet he forged a philosophy that has built empires. And now it's you. Your chapter, your climb, your responsibility to the greatness given to you. You don't get to complain about the life you didn't build. You don't get to envy success you didn't pursue. You don't get to envy discipline you didn't practice. Life keeps score, not by intention, but by effort, not by promises, but by proof, not by wishes, but by work. And when the world tests you, when doubt whispers, when fatigue pulls at your spine, when the path gets dark and lonely, remember this. Those moments are sacred. Those moments are where champions are made. Those moments separate the dreamers from the doers, the watchers from the winners, the almosts from the unforgettable. You were born to win, but winning was never meant to be easy. Victory has always demanded a price. The price is discipline. The price is discomfort. The price is courage when fear feels louder. The price is believing in yourself even when the world has not caught up yet. But the reward? The reward is a life you crafted with your own hands, a peace earned through perseverance, a legacy carved out of resilience, a destiny realized not through luck but through choice. So, rise. Not tomorrow, not eventually, not when you feel ready. Now. Because the clock is running, because your purpose is calling, because the ones who win are not the ones who waited, they are the ones who began. And as you move forward, repeat this truth. Most will fail, not because they couldn't, but because they wouldn't. And you? You are not most people. Now go build the life that only you can build. Step into the arena, walk toward the mountain, carry the vision with unshaken conviction. You came here with greatness, and you will leave here with victory. Not someday, today.